welcome you to the United Spirit Arena in Lubbock, Texas, where Phillips 66 presents Big 12 basketball. Today, the Red Raiders of Texas Tech are hosting the 13th-ranked Cyclones of Iowa State. Well, hi again, everyone. I'm Dave Armstrong, along with Stephen Howard. Stephen, Iowa State is one of the feel-good stories of college basketball this year. 12-0 on the season, one of 7 unbeaten teams in the country. And one of the reasons, as we look at our one-on-one, that they are so good is because they are so balanced.
Well, Dave, you can pick your poison offensively with Iowa State. Between Kane, Edgem, Hogue, Niang, and Naslong off the bench, you got 4 guys that average double figures and 5 that have scored 20-plus. Very good offensively. And for Texas Tech, huge front line between Tolbert, Crockett, and Kravitz. They are big. They're going to have to dominate in the paint for them to win.
The head coach of the Cyclones in his 4th year, and what a terrific start for Iowa State. In fact, their best in school history. Here is Fred Hoiberg and his starting 5, featuring Matt Thomas, a freshman, along with DeAndre Kane, who is their point guard at 6'4". He is a stat sheet filler. Melvin Edgem, one of the best overall players in the Big 12. Dustin Hogue, a great rebounder. And George Niang, who's playing his best basketball right now. For the Red Raiders of Texas Tech, here's their starting 5, featuring Robert Turner, a junior college transfer at the point. Kocher, along with Kravitz, Crockett, and Raiders with the ball first in their home white jerseys.
Yeah, they look for Texas Tech to try to get their bigs going early and often. You want to get Iowa State in foul trouble and dominate down on the block.
Good interior defense in this first possession for Iowa State. Crockett pulls up. They moved him from the 4 position to the 3 position. It's really helped free him up.
And that's one of the things that Iowa State does very efficiently. They defensive rebound particularly well, which always ignites their fast break transition.
Interesting how they rebound too, Stephen, with not much size on this team. Oh, good dish down low, and there's Kane shoving it home.
And that's one of the things that you're going to see a lot. Is Niang with the ball facilitating for other players. They have interior passing very good with the Cyclones.
And Kane not afraid as a point guard, Stephen, to move inside.
Well, that's one of the things that he does well. He's big, he's strong, he loves to operate down in the paint.
Nice closeout defense by the Cyclones on the 3. Well, they're active, aren't they? Turner tries to drive in. Throwing it at the knees of the 7-footer Kravitz, and a turnover for the Red Raiders.
And that's what you like to see, particularly on the road. Guys diving on the floor, getting those 50-50 balls early.
Well, they really spread you, don't they, the Cyclones?
Well, that's Fred Hoiberg. That's what he brought from the NBA with that spacing, and that's why they're so effective.
Niang, a long 3. Wow. He is on fire of late, folks. In his last 6 games, he has scored 20 points or more in 4 of those.
That last basket, you got to give the assist to Dustin Hogue, really their go-getter on the offensive glass. He gave them that second chance scoring opportunity.
Good dish down low. There's a nice pass to the outside from Crockett, and they get it inside. First 2 points for the Red Raiders.
And that's what they have to do. They have to repeatedly go inside and make Iowa State guard them in the paint.
Edgem. Nice little step to free himself. But one and done as Kravitz grabs the rebound.
One of the things that Texas Tech needs to get going is some transition points. They don't get a lot of fast break points, but when they do, they score very effectively.
Gotcha looking inside. Kravitz, nice spin move. Good move by Kravitz.
And that's what Kravitz does so well. He can shoot off either shoulder. He loves the running jump hook. That's the position that they need to attack Niang on the block defensively.
So we saw them taking advantage of the Red Raiders inside. They have really good inside strength. One of the things they lack, though, is balance so far in their scoring.
Yeah, they do, and they haven't been getting a lot of perimeter scoring, which is the one thing that's going to hinder them throughout the season.
Well, that would have helped. Crockett misses the 3. Kane, tough runner. One and done. Here comes Kocher. Ahead to Crockett. 6 straight points for the Red Raiders.
And that's really what you have to do for Texas Tech. Get out, run in transition, get those easy baskets, get the crowd involved, and put Iowa State on their heels.
Edgem.
And that's something right there that Edgem could not do as a freshman or a sophomore. Put it on the bounce, attack the rim. That's something that he added to his game over the summer.
Edgem is just so consistent, isn't he? He's been in double figures in 13 straight games, and he's always right around the 15 to 20 point mark.
And really, if it wasn't for Marcus Smart, Andrew Wiggins, he'd be in contention for that MVP of the Big 12. And it's almost like he came to the Big 12 at the wrong time.
He's got to fight 4 other guys on his own team for that honor, though.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, what a move there by Edgem. And a foul at midcourt by Crockett.
And I like what Matt Thomas did right there. He takes care of the basketball. He doesn't force anything on the court. His turnover rate is only 6.6. That's top 26 in the country. As a freshman, that's what you want to have. You want to take care of the basketball, and when asked, step up and knock down a shot.
I wonder if when Fred Hoiberg sees Matt Thomas, he sees a little bit of himself up there.
I would think so. One of only 20 freshmen that have started opening day, much like his coach Fred Hoiberg. So, yeah, and I think that mentoring that he can offer him is going to be big for Matt Thomas in the future.
Quick foul here by Kocher on a 3-point shot. That'll give Matt Thomas 3 free runs. So Fred Hoiberg looking on, his team leading by 1. Of course, the Red Raiders with a brand new head coach, Tubby Smith, who comes from Minnesota. He was there last, Kentucky before that, Georgia before that, starting his coaching career some 23 years ago at the University of Tulsa.
I can tell you that's one thing that's going to get Coach Tubby Smith willing is fouling a three-point shooter. There is no coach that likes that too many points from the charity stripe.
Thomas missed the first, gets the second, a 67% free throw shooter. Of the 5 starters, he is the only one not averaging double figures, and also the only one not shooting 50% or better from the field.
Well, really, Dave, he doesn't need to score. I mean, you have guys, you have 4 players averaging double figures, so you don't need that guy, and there's not enough basketball because you have 5 players in that starting lineup averaging 5 or averaging double figures.
Court easily picked off by Kane. Kane with a good dish inside to Hogue, and there to pick up the loose change is Hogue again. So it's Iowa State now with 5 straight points.
That's what Hogue does so well. Got that quick second jump, and if he doesn't get the first one, he's going to get that second chance scoring opportunity, and shows his ability down on the block.
6'6" and the leading rebounder, and there he is again.
He just has some go-get-it about himself, and Coach Fred Hoiberg said that there's been no other player that he's ever had that go-get offensive boards like him.
Iowa State turns it over, and at the first break, it's the Cyclones leading 11-6. Back after this from our friends, Phillips 66.